school, junior high advice, and here's middle school advice. Hey guys, my name is Precious. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I make videos on my path to my medical career starting from high school. I also make educational videos since I'm going to be in school for a very long time, so that makes sense. And I make the occasional life videos and some videos about how to make money online because I middle school / junior high. I'm just gonna call it junior high for my sake because that's what I'm used to. Because middle school for me is 4th through 6th grade, and then we have junior high from 7th to 8th grade, and then high school from 9th grade to 12th grade. So I'm just gonna call it junior high for this video, but it goes for different parts of the world: middle school, junior high, whatever. Junior high goes by so fast, and it's nothing to really sweat about or be nervous. I guess the first day of a new school I was so nervous because it's a new school and you don't know where you're going. At least for us, we didn't get like our schedules till the day school started, but it kind of makes sense because everyone else in your grade is lost. Text all your friends and ask them which classes they have, and if they have the same classes as you certain hours, plan to sit next to them, know that they're in that class. Junior high might be very intimidating because it's 7 classes, they're preparing you for high school, but after like the first 2 days you get used to it, and actually having the classes be divided into 7, it makes it a lot faster throughout the day, and you don't have to be stuck with the same people. I get it, one class you might like a lot with your friends and you want to be in that class all day, but it's just like, it also gets you to meet a lot of people, and I think it's a very good system for junior high and high school because it's all preparing you for college, and college is preparing you for the real world. You're not going to stick around with one class and move with that class for the rest of your life. So when it comes to the first day, can't really say much. I advise just like reading the hallways, because usually the hallways will have like the wing, 300 wing, 400 wing or something, and I advise just reading at it and knowing what room number you're going. Also in the class before, try to see if you have a friend that's going sort of in the same area, and then when you come to school, try to get to school early and meet with your friends. Make good friends. You can tell the people who are not good people, so I advise just making good friends, friends that will back you up, friends that are nice, smart, and are willing to help, not just friends that will only ask for your help but they have nothing to give back in return. Even though you aren't in high school, still pay attention, because this goes for like every grade below it. Whatever you learn, you might be like, oh, this isn't important, but it is so important to just pay attention in class. And even if you can't get an A in that subject, hey Birdie. Even if you can't get an A in that subject, try your very best to like pay attention during class, listen to the teacher, and try to get the concept. And I feel like trying to understand it is really like the goal when you're in junior high, because it's better to understand it than to just try to figure out a way to get an A, especially at that age. Too early for drama. You guys are 3 years ago, you guys are 13, 14 years old. I feel like as soon as you get in your first fight, the rest you're like just egging on to get into more fights. So I just advise, if someone's bothering you and saying fight me, just like let it go, let them deal with their own stuff, and just be like, nah bruh, you're not worth it. Too early. It's too early for drugs and alcohol and whatever kids do nowadays, because I'm saying kids as like you guys are younger than me, sorry, but it's too young for all that stuff. And no, you just became a teen and you're at the bottom of the teen, so just don't. With all the fighting stuff, it's too early for drama, it's too early for fake friends, it's too early for gossiping, it's too early for all that. Like, it all starts from what you do early on in life. Like, you can always fix it, but it's a lot harder. So it's just easier right now to just pay attention and just keep a simple goal ahead of just like, let me try to understand what the teacher is saying and do my best on the test. Talk to the people who sit around you, because if your friends aren't in that class, you need someone to talk to in that class. It shouldn't be like you're talking to that person like while teaching is going on, but just someone that, oh, this person's in that class. So you won't be lonely and just be like, oh, if the teacher asks for like group up, you'll have someone to group up with. But also, even if you do have a friend in that class, try to like talk to other people. And all this is kind of going into each other with the paying attention. I'm in pre-calc this year, and the stuff that we're learning is what I learned in 8th grade math. That goes the same with all my other classes. Like, it's been 3 years and they're expecting us to remember that stuff, and I don't think I paid attention well enough. Like, I paid attention, but not like I didn't understand it fully. So I think that's the main purpose of junior high. It's just for you to understand what the hell your teacher is talking about. Even my APUSH or AP US History and AP English class, they just throw out terms like, for APUSH, she just throws out some random person saying, you guys know what that means, and then you're just supposed to understand it, because they don't have time to go back to 8th grade and 7th grade and reteach you what those people are or reteach you what these terms mean. You're supposed to already know it, you're supposed to already understand it, and then they develop that understanding into whatever they're doing. Don't take things so seriously. You're still young, I'm still young, I don't know what's gonna happen further. It was just funny. It was funny, especially in 8th grade. When you're in junior high, I feel like you have to do more PE than when you're in high school. So we would run a mile each day, and I get to improve our exercise, and we do the mile run. But after it rained like this, because we live in a really like rainy environment, they would tell, I had first hour both years while I was in middle school, so they would tell us to run. And even if it didn't rain, like the morning dew or like the sprinklers, my shoes would get so dirty. So another advice is like to bring extra, like some old pair of shoes to PE. Not on the first day, but when they tell you PE actually starts, because and then put them in your PE locker. Literally, your shoes will get so dirty if you just leave it your regular shoes. And then you just leave it in your locker, and then you come back and put on those dirty shoes the next day. Unless if you want to put the dirty shoes in your book bag and wash it every day, but no one really did that. We washed it at like the end of the week. And junior high / middle school, we had 2 lunches, so I don't know if all schools are like that, but I'm pretty sure every junior high / middle school will have more than 1 lunch, because high school has like, we have 3 lunches at our high school. But in junior high, we had 2 lunches, and they separated it by grades. So the 7th graders had lunch first, and then the 8th graders had lunch second. And you kind of get used to it, but it's not really a good preparation for high school, because high school, they don't separate you by grade. Like, you'll have lunch with seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, and but then you might not have lunch with your friends. At least in junior high, you know for sure that like all your friends in your grade are gonna be there. My video cut off and my battery is about to zoom. So I just wanted to say the comment shout out of today's video goes to Avana Vieira. I don't know how to say your last name, I'm really sorry. And I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. If you like it, subscribe, comment down below, and